Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd. So I just watched the Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul press conference, and man, was it pretty embarrassing. So if you don't know, I am a huge boxing fan, and I'm actually a huge Floyd Mayweather fan, one of my favorite fighters of all time. So I was a little disappointed when Floyd Mayweather announced the first time that he was going to fight Logan Paul. Obviously, the fanfare wasn't there. I really wasn't interested in watching it the first time. They re-announced it again that they're going to push it back. Now it's going to be in June, and then now it's going to be held by Showtime pay-per-view, and that is still, the fight's still on. And I can tell you right now, I'm still not that interested in the fight. As a pure boxing fan, I feel like when you fight Floyd Mayweather, it should be a privilege, right? You are fighting one of the greatest fighters, probably one of the greatest welterweights, if not the greatest welterweight of all time. And when you get a YouTuber, yes, I know they are taking the sport seriously, and that is cool, but I just feel like there's so many other guys that you have to get the opportunity to if you want to come back. With that said, we do know this is more entertainment than anything else, right? We know Floyd Mayweather, in his opinion, this is easy money, so he's going to go ahead, he's going to make this fight. Now, we do know that just any fighter, really, even Jake Paul, Logan Paul, whatever Paul brother it is, they don't have the skills that Floyd Mayweather has, but they do have the size. And I think that is what they're banking on to kind of, make this fight interesting, right? Can Floyd Mayweather beat a guy who's half a foot taller than him, that's, 40, 50 pounds bigger than him? Can he beat this guy? I think that is the selling point here. And real boxing fans know, like I said, he doesn't have the skills, but of course you always have a puncher's chance, right? You can land one clean shot, it could be over, right? We've seen with Ben Askren, even though we know Ben Askren isn't a boxer neither, right? But I'm sitting back and I'm watching this press conference, and I'm just looking at it like, man, this is embarrassing, bro. Like, I know you are getting paid, Floyd. I know, but I'm like, why are you here? Why is this happening? Like, at this point, you should be just enjoying the retired life. But I do know, the retired boxers coming back is a thing. We know that the Paul brothers, whether you like them or hate them, they have made boxing popular. This celebrity boxing, this amateur boxing, they have made this a popular event, right? They're some of the most popular people on the planet, which is crazy, right? And they got their whole audience who wasn't even introduced to boxing, did not care about boxing, into boxing, which is big for the sport. But I think it's just, Floyd Mayweather though, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, like if you're gonna do this with a traditional boxer, go get a guy who's fighting now, in my opinion. I think that is a much, more respectful thing to the sport. But at the same time, if the demand is there, who am I to say that, this is a waste of time? So if you did not see the press conference today, just your basic Floyd Mayweather and at this point Paul brother press conference, right? Both chirping back and forth, kind of harmless stuff, just poking fun at each other here and there. However, after the press conference was up, you seen the younger brother, Jake Paul, Floyd Mayweather, face to face, arguing a little bit. And Jake Paul, a lot of people now are calling him Hat Paul, decided to take Floyd Mayweather's hat, and things just turned into a big brawl, man. Now, I'll link in the description below so you guys can go ahead and check it out yourself. It turned into a big brawl, and I'm just looking at this once again. An embarrassment, saying, how did Floyd Mayweather take this bait? He is arguing and ready to fight a YouTuber. Now, granted, I think Jake Paul has some skills. He's not no regular guy. He's been taking it seriously for the last few years. He could beat a lot of boxers. He's not going to beat your top level boxers. I don't think he's on that level, but he could beat your guys, your amateur guys. He could beat maybe some lower level professional guys. But come on, man. This whole thing is a joke to me. And I don't know, man. It's crazy. At this point, I still don't think I'm buying the fight. Maybe something changes. I don't think so. I know Chad Johnson, ironically, one of my favorite receivers, is on the undercard. So that's more interesting just because we know he's not a boxer and he's not going to fight an actual boxer. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel bad for Floyd Mayweather. I know he's getting paid. I think this is not a good look for him at all. I don't see any benefit besides the paycheck. I don't think this helps his legacy in any way. I think it hurts his legacy. You can only hurt, right? Like, you show up, you win, you're supposed to win. You show up and one punch just happens to land in the right spot. You go down, and now your legacy is like shot forever, man. But You guys let me know what you think about this thing. If you've seen the press conference, if you've seen the brawl afterwards, let me know your guys' thoughts. Are you interested in this fight? Let me know right now. Are you planning on buying this pay-per-view? Are you planning on potentially, you know, coming about this pay-per-view in a different way? Or are you just going to skip this altogether? You guys let me know what you guys are going to do in the comment section below. As usual, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please go ahead and leave this video a like, man. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.